Muck, will you ever play World v World again? I remember the whole stream sniping. It was so fun running around with you. World v World? World v World is a very, very fun game mode, depending on the fights. If you're in a fight where it's kind of even, and it's not, you know, my side is stomping them or their side is stomping me, it's fun. But if it's anything other than that, I get bored. Because there's so many nights I've gone there and it's just been like, capture camps, capture camps, capture camps. Oh, capture camps, capture camp, and they're just like avoiding each other and just keep doing, and it's just so boring. So it's very much, it's a cool game mode, but it depends on the players to make it interesting for me. And if the players don't make it interesting, then blah. Willow Marsh, looks like this level gives a guaranteed unique item. Any opinion on FF14? Any plan to play it with the new expansions out? I have a YouTube short about that. Hang on a second. It's one of my most popular. When I kind of hate that. FF14. Here we go. All right. So this was my experience with FF14. Go watch that. It's 1 minute long, and it'll explain it. Am I willing to try it again someday? Yeah, maybe. But that video shows what happened to me the last time I tried it. Muck's giving us homework. Just avoiding, you know, going into an angry rant. It's for my blood pressure. I'm old. Is there gonna be a quick heal harbinger? I've never heard of that. So right now, I'm gonna say no, because I feel like you just made that up. Ow, 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 ow. It's really nice having all these healing totems, because that hurt. Mug, if you sub once for Sotor, get all the current X-Packs from unlocked to be fun. My wife's actually been encouraging me to go back and play EverQuest again, because she thinks you guys would enjoy some vintage gaming. I was like, I don't know, maybe when I feel like it. We had a few hundred people that showed up when I was playing Warcraft 3. The Carbon Pumpernickel, yeah. I've said Oblivion, yeah. I might be game. Right now, I gotta say, like, I thought that I would enjoy, Pacific Drive, the current morning game. I'm enjoying it more than I thought I would. I want to finish it. So, we're doing that right now. After that, who knows? Yeah, before that, we did Warcraft 3 and the Frozen Throne. And we did the entire Dragon Age franchise last year. So we could find some more vintage gaming after that. City of Heroes. I've never really... Okay, I admit I have not played superhero games, but I've also never been really drawn to them. Like, I've never seen a game that's like, you know, a superhero game and been like, oh wow, I want to play that. Did you play Jade Empire? I don't think I've heard... Ow. I don't think I've heard of that one. Those tornado things really hurt. I don't know what type of damage they are, but it's extremely painful. Watching you play this makes me want to go play Path of Exile. PoE's a good game. I've told people many, many times while playing this when they're like, hey, would you recommend this? And I'll be like, there's 3 ARPGs I love right now. Path of Exile, Grim Dawn, and Last Epoch for different reasons. But this is a really good game. And this, of course, is very new, so it's like new and shiny. But very, very good title. I decided to follow your build for my first build. It's so stupid. How's it so strong? What? Oh, for this Spirit Fox? Is that what you're talking about? It's funny, because like I'm kind of lucky that it worked out, because I was just picking different traits that I liked, and we ended up with this build where I just summon a lot of plants, and it's ended up really, really good. Like this level is like, what level is this? This level is level 85. I'm 78, so this level is seven levels higher than me. But we're doing just fine. As long as I just don't stand in something stupid for more than 3 seconds. But that's still a lot of freedom. I love the Carbon Pumpernickel. I'm glad you enjoy it. I kind of hate that that little rant has become like one of my most popular YouTube shorts because there's so many people introduced to my content for the very first time, and the first thing they learn or hear about me is me screaming about a pumpernickel. Which I gotta say, as far as first impressions go, that's kind of like being a screaming baby in a restaurant. It's not great. Ooh, unique item. Muck, I know you've played Pathfinder and BG3 and Solasta. Have you tried Pillars of Eternity? I have. I think? Hold on. Do I have that one up on... Yes. Pillars of Eternity. There's a 125 episodes of me playing that on the second YouTube channel if you would like to binge. Here's links to that. It is the second channel link that is coming up in the chat right now. Yeah, that one is on Mukluk Plays. Now, that was... I hadn't even been a streamer for a year when I did that. Like, I think that was pre-Guild Wars 2 Mukluk. So that is a... that is a different Mukluk. So... You do you, buddy.
No room. No room.
What do you mean? Alright, sword items. Babyface Muck. That too. Oh, a prison. Let him out. Let my people go. Oh my gosh, that hurt. I accidentally ran with the beam for a second. Okay, he's dead.
No room. No room.
I'm actually gonna have to go back to unload the bags. Mug, have you played through the Mass Effect trilogy? I have played... Okay, there was one time someone... Alright, I have a system where someone can basically sponsor me for a day to play just about any game they wanted. We actually did that last night. We played Wildermyth. It was fun. And there was one time someone sponsored me to play the first Mass Effect game. Now, granted, this was way, way later than when it came out. And I did finish it. I just kind of blasted through the main quest line. I didn't do like any of this, like much of the side stuff, and it was okay. I think if I had gotten into it back when it came out, I would have been more into it. Because like Dragon Age Origins feels kind of like Mass Effect 1 in terms of how the game operates. But I played Dragon Age Origins through many times as a kid. I got into Mass Effect way later, and it was just like, oh, it's all right. So that's the only one I played, and I never played the other ones. 132% increased minion necrotic damage. That's more of a necro thing. If you do get into City of Heroes, play Mastermind. It's a pet class, support debuff in once, right up your alley. That does sound cool. My first introduction to you was getting raid guides and hearing you get angry at Guardian more than once. I saw you were streaming. I wanted to see if you were angry in person, and I stayed. Are you really mad? You seem pretty mad.
Did he say Cyclops? Did it hurt your feelings?
Do you have any idea on how to farm static charges? Highlands Lady, I have a character parked at a chest in Skywatch Archipelago, and I just log into that character each day and get a small stack of them. So I spend 10 seconds a day getting a few charges, and they pile up, and I always have them when I need them. That's my method. If you do exclamation daily, that video that pops up will show you where the character is parked at if you want it. But that's it. That's all I do for those. Slow and infinite income. I have that too, but I need a bleep ton. Lol. Fighting chance. I already have one of these in the stash.
Take care.
All right. Let's see. Where's the stash? Okay. And we were here. Oh, do I have to start it over? I town portaled out of there because I was full on loot, and I think it reset the instance. Dang it. What kind of characters are there in Last Epoch? What's up, Bjorn? There are... You know what? Hold on. One sec. I will show you. I will show you, because a picture is 1,000 words. And a video is moving pictures. Alright. So, create a new character. There is these 5 people. This guy's the Sentinel. He can turn later on into a Void Knight, a Forge Guard, or a Paladin. And this lady is a Rogue, and later she could become a Blade Dancer, a Marksman, or a Falconer. And keep in mind, you can make hybrid classes and make multiple, you know, have them be mix and match. This guy is a Mage. He can become a Sorcerer, a Spellblade, or a Rune Master. This guy is my current character as a Primalist. Can be a Beastmaster, a Shaman, or a Druid. And then over here is the Acolyte, who can become a Necromancer, or a Lich, or a Warlock. I say or. It could also be and, because you can mix and match. And my character is largely a combination between Beastmaster for fun pets and companions, and Druid for shapeshifting. So there's my Scorpion, there's my Saber-toothed Tiger, and there's my Spriggan. And we shapeshift into a guy that can control plants, and I use those to attack people. Mux Sotor can be done mostly solo, top tier story, and if need help with the raids operations, I'll help, I don't mind. We will see. Have a good evening, everyone. Good night. Good night, Ms. Nuki. Take my time and plan to do all 3 obsidian armor, lots of rifts. Kind of funny. It feels like you've been like really pushing SOTOR just the last few days, like out of nowhere. Like you've been pushing Slime Rancher forever, but the SOTOR thing's rather new. Giant scorpions, but I got 200 stacks of poison for you. I want to open that prison, but I'm waiting until some of this stuff is taken out. Ow. Failed to dodge that in time, but survived it. Target located over to the right. I heard Shaman, I'm interested. So the Primalist, if he becomes a Shaman, he has control over a lot of cold and lightning damage. And again, you can do hybrids. Like right now, I'm hybrid Beastmaster Druid. If any of you do, you know, play Last Epoch and you are interested in this build, I do have a video on this one build because I get a lot of questions about it. Exclamation LE build in the chat pulls it up. And if you're interested in picking up this game and supporting the channel, exclamation Last Epoch is a referral link. But if you got any questions about it, I'm happy to answer. This is another game I truly believe in. I've been playing it on and off for the last 2 years, and I can answer questions about it if I'm able to. Muck has never subbed, so he will not have preferred status. Even with preferred status, there's a lot of restrictions that does not make the game worth playing. Are you talking about SOTOR still? Yes, okay. Muck, are there any microtransactions beyond cosmetics? I saw on the Steam page there's a lot of packs that were close to the base game's price. Guy means well, I don't even think there's an in-game shop. I'm pretty sure. Like, so, no. The answer is no. The game, like, I bought the base game. There is an in-game shop. Is there? How do I access it? I'm being real. What's the hotkey for it? Shop is you? Oh, I have an offline character, so you does nothing for me. So I guess if you play an online character, there is an in-game shop that has cosmetic stuff. That said, though, I've been playing offline and been completely fine. Because you can make offline characters. I made this character on, like, the day the game launched, and it had a rough launch, and I made it on an offline character, so I didn't have to deal with, like, all of the service interruptions. But because of that, I don't see, like, the shop and stuff. But I just bought the base game with the lowest price thing, and I do not feel like I'm missing anything. Jester says, confirming there is only cosmetics. Alright, so this part is just survive while some waves of stuff come at me, so I just sit here and keep summoning my plants. Ooh, that almost one-shot me. I did down to like 10% health and snapped back up. So that guy died, but attacks kept coming for a while. Alright, so we've cleared that level. And open this. Body armor. Some glyphs. Alright. Transfer materials. Let's see what we got. Endurance, shock attackers, reduce damage on block, damage reflected to attackers. Nope. 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 Your rune's wisdom. Plus melee cold damage when above 65% health. 3% of melee damage leaches health when below 65. Meh.
Take care.
Meh. Alright. Okay. Dragon's Grotto. Find and destroy a clutch of storm dragon eggs. Ooh. Ow. What is going on with my resistances right now? Some of them... Is it a modifier on the level? Okay, they're normal again. Alright, so I had a debuff. That's what, okay, I had a debuff. For a second, I was scared that I came in here when my gear was messed up, but if my gear's fine and it was a debuff, then I can live with that. Set item belt. The Storm Dragon eggs are far more numerous than expected. Even if all of these are wiped out, a single clutch in another grotto would be enough for them to rise again. Still, I will destroy them. Quest complete. Okay, so this is basically one boss fight against 3 drakes. Done and done. Mister is doing his routine. Oh, him. Just washing his hands. Nothing crazy there. Alright. Let's see. Need to fill the bar a bit more to get to the next thingamabob. Do that one. In general, you want to focus on one element. Remaster might be different. I have no experience with it. I've made a wizard, but I have not played Rune Master. So I can't speak on that one. Like in my case, I'm focusing on minion damage and chance to inflict conditions. Like chance to inflict poison, chance to inflict frostbite, stuff like that. And then, like, you see, if I'm focusing, you see the debuffs on that guy. He's over, like, he's nearing 200 conditions on him right now. So just overwhelm any of my targets with dots. It's funny because I don't even have any true AoE. I just have lots of single target damage. And it just gets funneled into targets, and one by one they fall. Slay the enemies to locate the Crystal Lotus. Call this build Swamp Thing. I've seen some people call it Mother Nature is pissed, and I've seen other people call it Plants vs. Zombies. That's it. That was the boss. Oh my god. Yo, I got beamed from downtown as I was trying to leave the level.
Yes.
Gotta love that auto deposit. What is this? Zarek's Guile. I think I have one of those already. Yep, this is my third one of these. Okay. Alright. That's fine. Actually, don't get into City of Heroes. As a large content creator for Guild Wars 2, you will get hate from that community. What the hell did I do to them? Wait, what? Okay, this is new. I don't think I've ever had someone come in and say, hey, if you play X game, you will be hated. This is a new experience for me. I've had a lot of people hate me for a lot of stupid reasons. This one takes the cake, though. What's going on? Why? Usually when a content creator for a game visits another game, people get hyped because they hope it brings more, like, light to their... Not that City of Heroes needs me to shine the spotlight on it, but, you know? Like, I remember when Summit played Guild Wars 2, everyone was super excited because he got, like, another 10,000 eyes per stream onto our game. They have a fake idea that Guild Wars 2 caused the game to close in any NCSoft game, not City of Heroes. If you had me on last Epoch, I could send you something. No, you can't, because I'm playing single player offline mode. All you can send me is good vibes. Well, that is odd. But as I said earlier, I've never really felt the urge to play a superhero game, so I'm fine. It was actually pretty wild. So, like, as most of you know, I've got a bunch of guides on Guild Wars 2 on my main YouTube channel. And when Summit tried Guild Wars 2, I was able to see my views get a uptick. Like, it was overnight. It was like, he was playing the game, and there were some parts he liked and some parts he hated, and he quit like a week later. But while he was there, each day, his streams, which averaged like 10,000 viewers, were showing tens of thousands of people, hey, this is Guild Wars 2. And many of them were like, oh shoot, that looks kind of fun. It's free to download, I'm gonna try it out. And then, boom, they would hit my videos. And so I was able to see it. Like, usually if another content from a different game tries your game, you should be hype about that, because even if they don't stay, they can unintentionally get their audience into it. That absolutely happened with us. Oh, I got stunned. That hurt. These things are sturdy. Ah, that was the final boss. That's why it was sturdy. Just got vine casting boots on my necro. Nice. Alright, go over to the shop. And see what we got. No. Requires level 80. Starting to see some gear I'm not even high enough level to use. I've listened to it more than a few times, especially never mentioned DCUO. What is DCUO? To a City of Heroes player. Chaos D1, when he was doing his own stuff, had a few things to say about it concerning COH player passion when he was reviewing the free-to-play superhero games. Last time, I think I saw a video on... Is it Mitch Mannix that did a video where he reviewed City of Heroes? I think that was the last one I saw related to that topic. And then before that, maybe Josh Triface. It was DC Universe Online. Oh, okay. 59% increased spell damage if you have a totem. That's pretty insane if you are running a heavy totem build.
Take care.
2 weeks till Dragon's Dogma 2. Yeah. I am planning to... Oh, we're ready for the boss. Slay the Emperor of Corpses. Woo! Yeah, I am planning to jump in on that and try it out for sure. 1 second. Tapped out. Okay. Wait, hold on. I am very behind on redeems. Let me refund some of these. Burp, 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 burp. And then I'll do a few on the house because I have been not paying attention to that. The Emperor of Corpse. Whoa. Oh, that is a big circle. Oh, wow. Okay. Alright. So that breath killed me on the second tick. The first tick dropped me to like 10%, and I took a step and then was dead. Alright, so there's a safe spot really close to him. I need to stand in that safe spot for the whirlwind thing. He has one move that's run away and another move that's stay close. And then the breath. So, alright. We'll figure this out. Okay, so he does a okay, that's the runaway. There's the getting close. Now he's vibing. Now he's breathing. Breathing. Get away. Get in. He's shaking. Breathing. Let's get away. Wow, I don't have a lot of room here. I actually don't know if that would one-shot me if I don't have enough room to get away, but I'm not going to test it if